I think is pretty decent. I need a writer's arm.
I'd help you guys out, but I'm already locked out.
How'd your clumper raid go?
It went fine. It went great. It was probably the quickest I've ever done it.
Fucking crushed it. Get anything?
I got a helmet.
Oh man, I could do with a helmet on any of my characters.
On my warrior.
It's a leather 15 stone, yeah?
And then I did my healer and got nothing. But that's all right.
You get nothing on your healer? Well, yeah, but that's because your healer's literally got everything.
Almost.
At some point, people are going to stop raiding BFD and they're going to start raiding your healer. I'm going to have to use that for later when Wix gets on because that's brilliant. Also, this Red Bull is disgusting. Energy drinks taste so...
Yeah, you're live.
Okay,
It's
well then,
loading. Yeah, I see it.
make sure it's not playing a video of an old one.
Move right on. Jump on your gut. Yep.
If it's a video, you can see if you can scroll forward or back kind of deal.
Yeah, it's like there's like a 20-second delay, which is what is in there. It's showing up on mine.
Right, I'm going to be running Living Flame this time instead of mass regen, except for on the turtle. What else would I want mass regen for? Maybe Calrus? No, I shouldn't need it for Calrus. Well, mass regen will allow me to target the entire party as long as they're within range of, you know, the party member I target. So I hit everybody. But Living Flame is something which is just super fucking good for single target healing.
Something in the Discord chat.
Got him! No, do. It's funny. Everything's funny right now.
$14 stam, 5 strength, 4 spirit.
That's a lot of strength on a helmet.
Oh, and 235 armor too. I did. I said no.
I'm going to wave at the guy on the bird in front of me. Hey, Bloodshot. Is he going to wave back? Mine's even worse. I definitely need to do some actual management of this setup for my healer. Like, what I need is I need the mouse over cast thingy, so I don't have to keep deselecting the boss. But I don't want to set that shit up. I just can't be fucked because I don't know how. Unless it's the thing through like CurseForge that I click the button to install and then I modify it in an options. Everything else is like I don't know, like weak auras for example. Get the fuck out of here, man. I do have something that might interest you as well. You can set up a target macro and you can just write all the bosses' names in it, so that you can just hit that button and it'll target whatever boss you're at. For example, you know you have to swap off Lorgus to do the totem. You can just have like my macro target thing basically says target Akumai Baron acquired, like just goes through the list of all of them. And obviously there's only ever one boss there at a time, so whenever I hit it, it always hits the one I'm at. Gear checker instance. Pissed with spec. The interesting thing is, like, they actually get people for that. But I really feel like if your group is actually hard on fucking trying to pass, for example, or just make your numbers look good, it doesn't matter who you get, any warm body will do. I watched a mage healing and he had like 2,700 mana or some shit. And I went, huh? The fuck? How the fuck did he have so much mana? Ah, he would have had those stupid +9 int braces. That's one thing you would have had. I'd probably actually use those despite the -5 stam on them, just because 9 int's pretty fucking good. Can't enchant your belt. No. If there is an enchantment for belt, it's nothing that I've heard of. Enchant list, let's see. I see nothing for belt. Yeah, okay, jumping in the other disc.
Yo.
Anybody wanna click this board?
On it.
Hello.
How's it going?
Well, that's interesting you ask. Either one of two things are going to happen, and it's almost definitely the second one. I'm going to fall asleep in the middle of the raid, or this Red Bull is going to keep working, and I'm not going to shut up, and then I'm going to fall asleep in the middle of the raid.
It's okay. I'll just get into a private call with you on like a Ventrilo server or something and just continuously blow air horns into the mic.
Nice.
Oh.
It'll be like fucking 1985 all over again. Oh boy, that's really loud.
Oh, thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
can see I was looking a little peckish.
Ooh, we have 11 people here in the Discord.
Don't
Yeah,
mind me, I'm just listening in.
Yeah, Cody
I was
just
like,
wants to hang out again.
Lemon Poppy the Stalker.
Everybody's
we
here.
More like the
to
spy.
go in? Yeah, okay.
Wants to see our secrets of what we're doing right.
Alright, I'm swapping my other character.
He's trying to pick up tactics and everything.
Exactly.
See how the pros do it.
Wait. Sorry,
happening?
Phil.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good night. Oh wait, you're a mage. You
Oh.
probably don't need this. Oh.
No, I don't need that. What are you doing? Well, now I don't need to make water, thanks.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
No problem.
I
Anyone
see.
else need water?
Thank you.
You can
I could
just
do the second
whisper
stuff.
Iron Vig and get invites. We're
Well,
gonna
I'll have that for the future.
kicking your warlock.
Can if you
Alright,
want.
I'm gonna hang on my boon for a little bit because last time I died on the turtle and it was embarrassing.
Yeah, I wait till right after the turtle and then I usually unboon.
Try to pull him in center this time, Silo.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Pull him away from the edge. Everyone just gotta expect a little bit more movement in the beginning.
Let me just rub some mistletoe on Trakna because that's how I do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
Did somebody need spirit?
I could do with it since nobody else has
Yeah,
given
I've
it to
got
me.
some. Hmm.
Oh, yeah, rub your mistletoe all over me.
There you are.
Is that the Red Bull talking?
Well, in part, definitely. I mean, it was a bigger can and it's almost finished. To be fair, I'm running on a couple hours of disjointed sleep and it's 10 a.m. So
Oh.
See, I think the best combination is Red Bull and NyQuil because you just don't know which one's gonna win.
And then your
Red
heart
Bull.
stops beating. It's real fun.
yeah.
Well, that's when
Then
the shot
you're
of
in-
Jaeger comes back and
Then you're in
Nobody
slow mo for
wins.
like ever, you know. Anyway.
Alright, I'm going to be trying a bit more Living Flame. I
Okay.
probably will use mass regen on the turtle. I don't know if I'd want to use mass regen on anything else. But I think the Living Flame will really help keep the tanks up a lot on pretty much all the other fights.
Good stuff. All right, let's get to it.
Ready?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Alright, Zelo main tank, excellent.
Matrix is now also listening in because he got held.
No, are you guys pulling already?
We
Just started.
the draft.
Okay.
Be interesting if we had a famous streamer in the thing who could, you know.
Well, get famous
Yeah.
so you can promote it.
No such thing.
Well, you don't want to be famous off of me, that's for sure.
I don't think that's a possibility.
Oh, I guess while Matrix is here, is everybody okay with doing a Saturday instead of Friday for next reason?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yep.
That'd be alright with me.
Days are meaningless to me at the moment, so
This Saturday coming up, just because Keaton can't make Friday, so I wanted to see if we can get it swapped over to Saturday. Gotcha.
Oh, you didn't say it was for Keaton. Never mind, I'm not available.
That changes things. No, it's okay.
No,
Right,
it's
just
still a DPS for me. I'll be good.
Alright, well, I guess we'll keep it on Friday then, because we had it originally set. I don't want to get other people kicked out of spots just because.
so you need a DPS for your Friday run?
Look, it looks like we'll need a DPS here.
Okay, I can find you an extra all.
that's it. Stand in the thunderstorm.
We got to pad
It
the
looked
healers
cool.
numbers.
It hits really poorly.
Guess I'm.
I
Oh, we
don't
don't
know
have
if
a-
this is the day.
We
that
don't
we
have a
end
warlock.
in fate.
Hey, you'll be fine.
What's happening to the candle?
So you're on first ball still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't hit the first ball.
we're clearing the stones.
Why don't you have a warlock you're running on your...
No, I'm on my druid.
Oh, okay, just felt like it.
No, just doing it for the DPS to make it smooth.
What happened to Crumbs?
Watch your breath.
Crom is here. I'm not. Oh, Keaton
Double
forgot.
druids.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just here as a DPS sponge, basically. I'm not
What, your
taking
warlock-
gear from Crown.
Your warlock doesn't do DPS?
It just doesn't do as much DPS.
Bro, you need to figure out what Philly's doing.
I could, or I could just like.
Philly was destroying the fucking meters as a warlock the other day.
Yeah, I feel like I could do that and put in an immense amount of effort, or I could just play the
Faulkner?
druid who has very little effort to.
Oh,
do
my bad.
more damage.
I even said it.
Everybody-
too.
Around.
I guess.
We're
I didn't
loaded
see
like we're
my,
down.
I was looking at my breath meter. I thought somebody gave me underwater breathing because I didn't see it.
When you hit the little circle things that send you down, it removes it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Fun little fact for everybody.
Alright.
I'm fucking getting. I was out of mana as well. Just everybody was taking damage.
Everybody was out of breath.
As soon as we get out of... Okay.
I'm gonna have to come up to this spot on the warlocks as we're drowning for some reason. I can if you want. Did we confirm that, Matrix? Does the Fairy Fire get overridden by Thunder?
I don't know. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out in a second.
Because at this point, Sunder is still a number, not a percent, right?
So is the Fairy Fire.
Well, no, I know Fairy Fire almost always is. Or does that
I
get changed to a
thought-
percent later?
Nope.
That one was always a number.
I thought someone mentioned somewhere that the homunculus thing or something from Priest was basically a 5-stack Sunder.
Yeah, I think it's slightly higher. It's removed slightly.
And
more
it's a
higher.
1-tap, not a 5-tap or something. That's what I've heard.
Well, it
Don't-
just auto
you
does
know.
it. You don't have to. You don't have to activate it. It's just the homunculi put it on when they attack.
We need 2 seconds before we start this.
Okay.
2 seconds. I'm just gonna run.
Keaton needs buffs, please, from one of them.
Yeah, when everybody takes a little bit of damage and I'm trying to heal them up, it costs so much mana casting,
Right.
just generic regeneration. How did you take damage?
He didn't... I forwarded him.
Oh,
2 seconds. My bad.
According to Google, they stack.
Okay.
And, I mean,
So
we
I'll
know
do it. You do more
know-
damage than me, obviously. So
That
We all
should
know
Google has
puts us
never
to
led
sleep
me
about.
wrong.
that should all stack with Curse of Wreck as well.
Oh, I thought we had 5 clothies for some reason, but I guess
I mean, that's kind of why I also am on Druid.
Drivnod was set as a warlock, or someone was set as a warlock, I thought.
Well, I'm usually at a warlock, but I'm going just
okay,
to make the damage more clear, and also to make sure we're more melee heavy, because being ranged heavy
yeah.
is kind of bland.
Yeah, melee's pretty strong. Are we waiting on someone?
CeeLo.
Just wait and see, make sure CeeLo's good. Said he needed a second.
Alright, but again, you're still on first boss, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to run, so I'm not gonna be able to be here at the end when you guys finish, just because I have to pick up Shanna. Who's your enchanter? You guys did say it was Drachna, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just confirming everything, man. I have a list that I keep going over
Okay,
with every
yeah.
group.
I'm just
I'm
saying
the
we
one
talked
that's
about it
drinking
earlier.
Red
I
Bull.
don't give a fuck what I talked about with you earlier. Talking to the whole group
You
now.
need to relax. I'm feeling some hostilities here.
No shit. dipshit.
I'm sensing a lot of bitch face going on.
I want you to look at the
What's
end of your
the-
wrist. Can you confirm there's a hand? Like,
No,
alright.
you don't know my life.
I expect so. Oh, guild storage. Guys, everyone, we wanted to start doing prizes for the raids. The first thing was mostly we're gonna start a prize pool for people that didn't get loot.
a small little like care package of pots and stuff for anyone that doesn't get loot from a run. It won't be
Who didn't jump? Alright.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
Steve.
sorry. Probably the worst time to talk about this though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we're,
mean
we
we
just
trying-
started a
we're in the
boss.
middle
Give
of
us a
playing
second.
the
Just
boss.
got-
Yeah, maybe we can do this another time.
We just got the whole.
Just
raid
give us a
going
second,
up.
Matrix. Yeah.
Did we all get knocked down?
Yeah,
we
somebody didn't jump off.
I don't know if I had charged, but I'm there too.
Got 2 ads.
Oh, we
Yeah.
do? Shit.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna try and sheep. Okay.
Back up.
Everyone's out of.
Oh, I'm gonna die here.
I taunted the boss just to make sure he's like looking at me.
Alright, they're evading over here, so.
Just jump back up here so they'll
Yeah.
evade. I didn't realize he knocked people off.
Knocked
Oh,
everybody.
for fuck's sake.
It's on Chrome. Thank you.
Oof, that was rough. That
Good
was
recovery.
yeah, we recovered.
Who's the?
Avine, did you try and just
Ah!
what, like range it?
Alright, everybody just get back on
Ooh,
top of the thing.
That's a nice cloak for me. Oh wait, I'm an alt here, aren't I?
Are you?
No,
Yeah,
no.
No, you're a main.
No, you'd be a main here.
no, my rogue is my main.
Yeah, but are you raiding?
Different. Yeah.
With-
Right, well, you know, just if I'm
Just
rolling,
roll-
are we all just rolling need on need and so on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're consistently here.
fine.
This is like
Yeah.
your raid. It's not like you're.
Okay,
I'm gonna fill.
alright.
Oh, I didn't know we had trash over here.
Okay, that's your guys' call as a raid to agree upon, but he will always have a slot with his rogue too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
so I
He's a
mean,
filler just because you guys needed a
Why is
healer
he-
essentially that's stuck.
But if he's stuck and the group says he's one of us, then he is a goober.
I'm cool with
Alright.
it, and my vote counts as 10, so we're good.
It's up to your clothies.
Okay, what were you saying before Matrix? I know you talked
It
about
doesn't
like
matter. No. Carry on. Do what you're doing.
No,
find
no,
out
no,
if
we
I
were-
get
we
the
were just-
item first.
we were
There we
just
go, I
as
didn't
you
get
as
it.
we pulled. That's what the problem was.
Yeah, I'm
is we
not
were
trying
just
to-
distracted.
I'm not trying to make you wipe on boss when I've never seen that happen. That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah. That's. But we're done now. Trash
guess
is
I just-
trash.
Nobody rezzed me. I guess
I'm
I'll
looking
run.
for you.
Yeah,
Where-
I'm
I
trying
was.
to.
You ran past me. I was on the.
I didn't know
little
where
part
everybody was
Yeah.
or what the fuck was going
Before we
on. Ev-
Before we
It was
jumped
so
up onto
fucking
the thing.
confusing, that fight. Everybody was. I'm trying to heal the people that are dying, and they're all out of range. And I'm like,
Yeah,
where
'cause
the
they're all in
hell
the
is
water.
everybody go- yeah, it was ridiculous. And then people are dying. I'm like, I don't even know where you are. I
George.
did try and res you,
Yeah,
but you
have a good evening.
revived.
Oh, it's all good. I thought you were, because I saw you ran to the back, so I thought you were just trying to like range it or something. But I think you always just gotta jump in the water.
Yeah, that was. With how badly that went, and the fact that we didn't wipe, it's just kind of wild.
I
We're
did
just
try to
getting it
go
out of
to
our
the
system.
back.
We're just getting it out of our system.
Yes.
Yeah, I did try to go to the back, but I ended up hitting everyone.
Yeah, always just jump into the water with that.
You good, Sila?
Yeah. Sorry. Tip on that for range DPS. You can DPS him from the water, and you don't have to move at all.
Yeah, but I think if you pull aggro, doesn't he like start getting health back or something?
I mean, I imagine he
No.
would.
If you're a range DPS, like a mage or a warlock, and you just
doesn't
sit
he
in
just
the
shoot
water,
you?
I
Yeah,
mean,
he
he
just tries
shoots
fast
everybody.
forward.
That's why. There's so much different. Aggro. The
I,
point is
I
that you
saw
don't have
him.
to move
I
from
saw a mage solo him from the water, just sitting in one of the bubbles that basically give you infinite mana. So you can definitely tank him away from the ledge.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he just sat in a bubble where he
Behind.
got knocked up, it
I
it
should
was
have done that.
basically you whacked into the wall and went back down. So this boss is soloable by mage and warlock so far.
We're good to cross.
Yep.
How the fuck am I targeting Lady Saravis from here?
Skill.
Warhacks.
Because I set up just a target macro with all the bosses in it going, well, all I have to do is hit that button at any time, it will target whatever one I'm fighting. And it's targeting fucking Lady Saravis from here. She's miles away. I don't think I can reach, but I'm not going to try it, because that'll be fucking... I don't think we want to take the turtle and what's his face. Maybe we'll mass regen on for this one.
Alright,
Right,
everyone
you all
get
can
rebuff.
blame me again if we die.
Right. Just making sure that
Yeah, let's
Sila's
back up a little bit
proper
more. He's gonna pull him more into the center, as opposed to on the edge.
Looks like we're good.
Yep.
Just be slow and careful. Make sure you're not gonna get hit into the bubbles. It's gonna explode in a second.
Ooh, he stacks
Blown up.
bubbles up. That's nasty.
There's an aggro drop. Just wait a second. Getting thrown around everywhere.
Yeah, Phil, give me 2 seconds on him, Phil. I got it.
You good?
I just wanted the stacks to fall.
Yeah, I got 3 stacks on me.
You
How
got
many stacks
2,
you have? You got
3
I
now?
got 3, yeah.
How long before yours fall off?
7 seconds. Alright, take him.
Take him?
Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, right. So go again. Just make
He
sure
might
that we're...
die. Fury.
Keyboard lag.
No, he
You
takes
good, Ant?
90% reduced or 50% reduced damage or what?
Yeah,
He's
but
not gonna die.
mages can still do significant damage to it.
Oh, I'm done. There's 2 bubbles ahead, but I'm sorry.
He's got 2k HP.
He's gonna blow up.
Nice.
Now he's done. Okay.
Oh my fucking god. When I'm not on
Hey.
my rogue.
Right? More mail. Gotta love it.
Man, some of you are such low health for such a long time, but it's like I can't get everybody all at once.
As long as we're not going into the bubbles, we shouldn't be really taking
Yeah,
that much damage.
I ended up at
You
200
saw it
health.
happen to
and
me.
I
I
don't know how.
had 13 life because somehow a bubble exploded and it knocked me into another bubble. And I was like, well, sometimes you just can't do anything about it. Crow, I believe fairy firing is not a good idea because I'm just not able to get damage going at all. So it's like just having to not be in cat form as the fight starts is just like such a detriment to the druid. I don't think it's worth it. No. Really? Okay. Yeah.
Eldwith, this is when I unboon.
Yeah, I pop my boon now as well.
Okay, so you guys kill turtle. You're just doing trash.
Yeah, now we're doing
Yeah.
trash.
Okay, so as I was saying about the
all
guild
good.
storage, we want to start doing prizes and stuff like that. So anything you'd like to donate, or anything if the enchanters feel like they're good on mats, so that you're dropping it to you specifically. If you feel like you're good on mats, let Z know, and then start passing things over to Z, and he'll start vendoring the extra blues and stuff, or selling any extra like blue BOEs that drop if you guys don't want to roll on it. The gold will get sent over to the guild storage, and then will be used to distribute pots and stuff like that for prizes that will be starting next reset. Not this. Yeah, not yeah, because you guys are on current reset tonight. So the
Yeah.
next reset, the weekend one, Friday through Sunday, we should be able to have prizes out for that. Again, anything you want to personally donate, feel free to. Alts versus main. So we can go into that topic. How close are you to the next boss?
Still got some trash.
Okay. I guess to start, I mean, it already came up with this group. Is you guys are cool with letting L3 roll equal to everyone else? That's perfectly fine. That's all up to you. If you all agree on that, that's fine. The main reason on why I'm pushing for there to be a difference between main and alt is because as we get to end game and we start doing larger raids, it's going to become a more dividing line, and people should be starting to establish who their mains versus alts are. Because when you start doing 40-man once a week raids, yeah, we'll do alt raids also, but they're gonna end up being like larger pug groups, and it'll just be our leftovers when we have free time kind of raid. The main obviously focuses the main raid, the mains, you know. On that note, if anyone that does have alts, that a lot of people run two characters like their mains. I don't argue with that. I do it too. If you specifically have an alt that you want to be able to gear and run more or less like it's a main, we are doing a separate alt group for that. So if you want to be put into that list because maybe you haven't been queuing your alts, or you don't want to sign up on your alts because of that ruling, let me know, message me, and we're starting a roster that we can then start organizing a main alt where you want your alts to be able to roll just normal. And that's perfectly fine. We're starting a separate group for that, so message me if you want to be part of that. We went over guild storage, we went over enchanters. I think that was pretty much it.
Also, just noting, he was talking about the prizes. The idea for prizes would be if people aren't getting things in the raid,
Yeah.
that there's like a little consolation pot or something like that, just so you can always say, "Hey, this wasn't my night, but I still walked away with something." So I have
The idea,
like a
yeah.
consumable for next week or something.
The idea is we're going to have every raid leader with a pot package, and then that pot package will be evenly distributed between the number of people that didn't get loot. So more people that get loot, the bigger the pot is for those that didn't get loot, but the less people that gets loot, that means everyone's still getting something. On that, we also want to have bonus prizes. We'll have additional random things where just for certain random things you can do in the raid, you'll get a bonus prize. It'll be like healers that did the most damage, DPS that took the least damage in certain fights.
And Avine is asking, who do we send this to? So it'd either be me or your alt for Madam Scrub, right?
For what?
He was saying who to send the guild supplies to again.
You can send it to your raid leader if that's easier, but the actual guild alt, the guild bank alt, is man's best pleb. My alt that is in the guild, it's ranked pretty high up there, but it's man's best pleb. It's my level 9 hunter.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, either way.
Should be cool.
So either way, you can send it to Z if that's easier, but when you send it to him, make sure in the message you denote that that's what it's for, so he can keep track of it and then send it over.
Yeah. All right.
But I mean, you could cut the middleman. Yeah, go ahead. That was it, actually. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you.
Alright.
Yep. Good shit.
Hey, nice little hat.
An actual helmet.
Wow.
So again, I just want to make sure, otherwise I'm just going to have to start rolling greed or something. Everybody is okay if I'm rolling as if this, you know, we're all mains
If
here.
you are
Yep.
running with us consistently, you are a member of this group, then yes, we want everybody to be equal here.
All right. Don't worry though, because clearly I can't roll to save my life. So
That
far I've
5 was
rolled a
epic.
25 and a 5. So you're good to get geared. I can't
You're
believe
just
that the
saving it
one
for-
time a hat drops for me and I can't get it.
Saving it for the staff.
Exactly.
I don't know if I'd roll on the staff because I think I've got the second best thing, which is the offhand one in main hand, which is basically like 19 bonus to spells. Way less on the stats, but I think
Yeah, you
what
get way
anyone
more
else does.
int. And honestly, I'd be wanting as much int as possible if I was arcane healing.
Oh yeah,
What are you
like that
talking
is
about?
definitely best in slot. I'm just trying to see what everybody else has. Okay, so Rafna has that as well, more or less.
See, I'm rocking the green winter hat. I lose 33 armor, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, exactly.
It is best, yep.
Okay, so
Keaton,
everyone's actually got pretty
It's,
good. I
it's
don't know what
swagger
Fortune
miss for
has
sure
got, yeah.
for any class.
Wait, guys. Keaton, what were you talking about with an earth shield thing?
Yeah, there's a quest line, or you gotta do something to get it in here, I think.
Like,
For like a rune? What?
You have to kill the dude. Which dude? The Baron or whatever?
Is it the guy with the face, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude.
Is he
Baron-
coming up, or do we pass?
Baron is.
We got
Baron
ads
is
behind
first
us.
boss.
Which one's the Baron?
There's Lorgus, I think.
Lord
think it's-
something.
If it's a boss,
Yeah.
then we're just gonna kill it, so.
But he may have to
then
get the quest.
Yeah.
No, it's one of the ruin. Oh yeah, you do have to be on a quest for it.
I'll have to look up where to go.
I
get
think
that
one of the quests you can get from the guy that you
Face.
repair at. Or do you have to kill him before that? Get the quest before
Cause I have it on my shaman.
Okay, yeah, so here's what the quest is he's talking about. You have to kill Baron Aquinus, which was the first boss. He
Yeah.
drops a special orb. Did you pick the orb up?
No,
You've
I
probably
Have
already
you-
done
every
that
week,
quest.
Have you already done the orb? He only drops it once.
probably.
Okay,
I'm on
you would've-
elemental distress.
Yeah,
as a
okay,
shaman
so
quest.
that one you have to go and defeat an elemental in Ashenvale.
There's 3 motes that you gotta get. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you got to get the 3 motes, and then you from there obtain an elixir of wisdom, an elixir of water breathing for another quest, and then you have to defeat some elite in Barons. So you've already done the part that needed to be done in the dungeon, which was just the Baron quest initially.
Perfect. Thank you.
Who the fuck
yeah.
just popped that sea witch?
I think she was running.
Yeah, she was running away.
Oh,
was
'cause
low
I
on
was
health.
like,
I know, it looked like she
you
was
just
full.
one-tapped it.
I'm just that good. You thought I was feral, but
No,
I'm actually moving.
apparently there's some kind of, you know, you just pop. Fuck, girls, watch out.
They can't handle them light up Skechers.
LA Gears, dude.
Clearly not Nagas.
LA Gears, I've heard that before. That's funny.
Light up shoes, dog?
Yeah.
You guys are killing trash, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so actual last statement is the merging eventually. This is something we wanted to start keeping on people's minds. Eventually, obviously, we've already been confirmed phase 2. We won't have to worry about this either because it's 10 mans on Nomergon. But following that, we don't know how soon we're going to start getting into 20 and 40 mans. Obviously, we know endgame, the ultimate goal is 40 mans. Know that at some point in time, times are going to start merging. I had raid leaders want me to start bringing this up because the times are weird. We're working on more AM groups, so there will be always an AM and a PM. But at some point in time, the PMs will have to be merged into a single time. But at this point, we're actually growing big enough. We might be able to have 2 separate PM, even if we go to 40 mans. Because
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
Ooh. I'm sorry, we just got a
Ooh.
BOE.
oh, nice. What was it?
Martyr's
Martyr's
Chain.
Chain.
We all agreed in?
Someone say it once, please.
Someone ninja.
Martyr's
the
Chain.
martyr, yeah,
Thank
martyr's
you.
chain.
It's a level 21 male chest. It's just shiny, but the stats are okay on it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does it sell for anything? Should we use that towards the goodies and stuff?
It's your guys' call. It depends on how you want to do it. If you want a single person to win it as a loot.
Link it, link it.
Yeah, I'm logging on my character that's in Thunderbluff right now.
1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh, where is he? Shit.
I've heard he doesn't pull unless they're all dead.
Oh, really?
That's what I've heard. Don't
We'll have to test this out.
quote me on
Test
that.
it. Go, go, go. Oh, he's fearing me over there anyway. It's gonna
Okay, so because CeeLo won, I think we should do the guild.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like a guild item.
Exactly.
Just in Stilo one though.
I turned my roll hacks on just so I could.
He rolled 100 out of 100.
So it goes for like 8 gold. It's like
Ah.
750 is the lowest
And
right
that-
now, but it was 8
If
or
we
9
sold
gold.
it for even 6 gold, that would be a fuck ton of pots.
That's a bunch of
for that.
fabs. That's a lot of fabs. Yeah, yeah. And then obviously once we hit a certain number of people, we don't need a ton of fabs, so it'll start getting split up. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the red
No,
button
it'll start obviously getting divvied up into shadow pot. Like it'll be a pot package. It'll be a mix of all kinds of goodies you'll need for running, and it'll
Can I
be
get a
obviously
druid
averaged out
buff,
for
please?
Oh,
forever.
Keaton, I'm not saying it's an absolute. I'm throwing this out there as an idea to the group. The group decides.
I don't like it.
I have plain marking well.
You know what? I'm popping a shadow protection potion because last time I came here I got
Yeah,
my
if
ass
you got a
fucking
bunch, you may as
reamed
well.
because I couldn't dodge.
Good idea.
For
If you
some
can
reason
dodge a
on my
wrench.
rogue, they treat me as if I'm the fucking plague. On this guy, they treat me as if I'm lunch. Don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
We're all good.
Waiting on Chrome's mana.
Oh, wait.
Once it's at full, I'm sure we're good.
Dude, you sitting down
Bring
and
it on,
still at my
tanks.
standing up height. Fucking Tauren's massive.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
Besides this.
I could argue that massive is a
Bringing it back
compliment.
over, I use the mocking blow. If you want to grab one.
Say he's thick instead of massive.
Well,
Alright, don't let
I
it
mean,
both
if
my
someone
reaction.
was to say I'm massive, I'm okay with that. I feel good about massive.
Oh, you still only got 1 stack on you?
Yeah, yeah.
He stacked you. Oh, he's transitioning. He's Frogger time.
Yeah.
Everybody do a dance. Be careful.
Yeah, I swear his range targeting thing is more about what character you are. Because he never throws shit at me on my rogue.
Alright, we're safe. phase it. Moves it out.
Nice.
Burn him down quick.
No, it's
Any
not bad.
stats? No, that's cool.
It's almost
I
dead.
Yeah. I
ran
thought-
out of mana.
Nice.
No, I had way
That's
too many
cool.
stacks. I was trying.
Finally getting some claw.
Yeah, the problem is those. Can you get this res? Would rather not waste my scrolls if I don't have to.
Keaton can res him.
I got it. I
Oh,
just
God.
need more mana.
Sorry, didn't even realize.
The problem with these stupid shoes is that I think the spider silk boots are just better.
Oh, probably. But they do give that
Oh,
sweet
the
step
extra
bonus.
planar.
Yeah, the extra
Yeah.
planar ones, I think, because if you get like the 2 set with the chest and helmet and the spider boots, it's just, as far as I'm aware, I think that's best in slot.
So are we pulling into the cubby this time? Or,
We can.
Wait, have we been having mana problems?
I think knowing... I wasn't really familiar with it last time, so I'll just be more conservative with mana. But,
I only ran into mana problems right at the very end because I think I used my regeneration too much.
Well, it also helps pretty drastically because we don't. When we get to the end of the gauntlet, he doesn't have all of the totems up at the same
Yeah.
time.
I think it's
And
better to
I've-
one and done it.
Yeah, because I find when we run in there, we do have to kill that, but then all of the things happen all at the same time. But as we just pull him naturally, he'll put down one totem at a time. It's a lot easier to just position him or keep it easy. You don't have to burn as much mana right away.
See, this is why I ran out of mana, because I wasn't rubbed all over with mistletoe.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, but I
No,
didn't
no.
get you either, so, I mean, it's at least 5% my fault for not telling you.
That is my last mistletoe.
Well, I've only got one left anyway, so
I
didn't
got
have
4
a
on
go
me.
at you for that either.
I threw mine on the ground. Now I feel like an
I
idiot.
need to get some more random
Why do you
people
hate
in
us?
banks and inns. Yeah, what the hell?
I didn't know it gave a spirit buff. Look, I already have to have 2 sets of gear. I don't have extra bag space for.
And you have to carry ammo and all
Doodads.
that shit.
Well, yeah, I have 1 less bag on my hunter, but even on my
Everyone in.
shaman.
Yeah.
Kill the big guy first.
I have to remember that even flame gets buffed by arcane blast.
Alright, next one. More Murlocs. Just remember when we get to the next priestess, we're gonna want to kill the Murlocs, then burn her.
This one.
So Don't burn her right away. Wait for the next set of Murlocs because they're gonna come down in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think
Kill
that
those
this way
Murloc.
is way better than.
Yeah, Ghost Blow on her, Murlocs in 5 seconds. Kill the Murlocs, then burn her.
Make sure you silence any heals. I don't
There
have
they
mine.
are.
I am lagged out. Okay.
Careful on the priestess.
Who'd we just lose?
That was Neon. He's pulling. Pick him up.
Totem in 3.
Lightning Totem in 2. Yep.
Attack totem.
Okay.
Who the fuck did that?
That's new.
Yeah, that happened for everybody. Was it the update?
It did. Yeah.
Bill, can you taunt or Seal?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's mocking glowed.
Totem in 5.
It's on Chrome.
Ah, fuck that.
Attack the Totem.
I don't like not having mass regen.
Battle Resing Silo. Totem in 2.
Attack totem.
Oh, the fire is a pain in the ass. Oh, whoop. Totem in 2. Totem's going down.
Attack totem.
Ooh.
It must just be for the first one, I guess. The air horn.
I'm out of mana.
Oh, we're gonna do it, but
Burst it.
800 HP.
He's dead.
without mass
Yeah.
regen, this just is so difficult.
This rock was chasing me the whole
Oh,
time.
for God.
I hate the rock so much.
Look at that.
What
rogue
is with
tank set.
leather dropping when I'm on my... These are two things I like.
I can res when I get enough mana.
You don't need that helmet, Chrome? Or anybody
You
else?
probably run back and teleport faster.
Fuck living flame.
You need that, Keaton?
I have a white helm. So just
Alright,
taking
all
it
yours
for
then.
the stats.
No, I'm raising Keaton.
Might want to do the mass regen. It seemed like that you had a little bit easier time healing with that.
Yeah, without the mass regen, I find I cannot, you know, have something on the tank and then on, or even on both tanks and then on others. Like I just can't. It doesn't work.
No, both our tanks died, and then you got. This is risky, right?
I was like scuffed the whole time.
Oh,
I don't know
Chrome.
what was going on.
Did you notice anything weird with your rockbiter? Matrix has talked about a bug with rockbiter from time to time.
What about it though?
It like doesn't take
Oh.
effect for some reason, and then you can't reset it. Like it's super weird. When he gets back, I'll ask him about it.
It just seemed like it wasn't even taunting. Like I was.
That's what I mean. It's like there, but it's not actually affecting. Like it's just visually there. It's not actually there. It's happened to him a couple of times.
Oh. Okay, just resisted that, so that didn't really help. So like there's a taunt there. That didn't work.
So you just said your taunt didn't work again?
Yeah, it worked right there. Watch out, talk to my that was on. Watch out to that guy. I don't know if it does it. I mean, I'm gonna have to look into it now because now I'm not sitting here trying to like play with it, but
No, yeah, it's from what I've seen with Matrix, the bug is literally a one-time thing where the very next time you reapply it, it goes away. But for some weird trigger, when you have this, like you apply Rock Biter, it just doesn't take effect for some reason, and it's like you're not using Rock Biter.
Quick question. We only need one druid in the group, right? Is it possible to move one druid into the caster group instead of so I can have both tanks into one group? That way my mass regen targets both of them at the same time.
CeeLo does
know if
benefit
it's-
from the other druid because he gets was it?
He doesn't get Wind Fury now.
Oh, because you rock. Oh, never mind.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
put
just
him in
like
the group. It's fine.
yeah, well, like this, I get my mass regen theoretically targets both tanks at once rather than in separate groups.
You will not be getting mana regen from the shaman this way.
I don't use that
Or the
anyway.
full cast group.
I don't use shamanistic rage. If that's what you're talking.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else could be done. So I mean, you know, you guys just ask.
Yeah.
That's fine. I swapped the group. It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
If it's not right, it's not right. I don't fucking know.
No, I mean, we technically don't need 2 druids anyway, so it's not like we're working on like a perfect comp or something like that. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh yeah. I will not be on this druid forever. This druid, I just feel like I do more damage on him consistently. I have more utility than my world. So I'm just currently playing. I am currently in the process. Yes.
Yeah, this is a lot nicer for my mass regen that I just get both tanks by default instead of having to, you know, specifically do one just for the other tank.
We'll give it a try. Don't worry. I'm in the process of leveling my rogue as a more permanent replacement. Because again, as much as Philly went apeshit on the DPS chart, he obviously wanted to go apeshit. He wanted to do nuts damage, but I just feel like I don't provide enough to the raid as a warlock, and melee is just so much stronger in general. So the rogue is being leveled. He's 23. Not today, obviously, but probably on Friday I will bring him, and then we won't have a 2 druid situation.
And Philly's.
No, I want you to play what you want to play. You want Chrome to be your character. That's what we. Yeah, that's for sure. I just want people to be more or less kind of like consistent in a sense, and like, not saying you're not consistent. I'm just saying like, almost how Matrix was talking about it before. As we start melding groups eventually, as we start getting to that later point, we want to be more focused on our main characters, and I've been trying to flip-flop around so that way I'm providing more for the group, of course. But I want everybody else to be on the character that they're intending to play. So that way we're funneling you, if you're intending to play your druid, we're funneling you that gear, we're making sure Chrome is positive, and then come even Nomerga, we're going to have a bunch of... We're basically going to take these 10 of us, and hey, we have 2 dungeon groups that now we can make sure everybody's getting gear that way too, and making sure everything's set up, so I want to make sure we have the proper get up, you know? Yeah, I like my warlock too. I've honestly only made the druid because it seemed like we needed more Wind Fury in all the groups, but I personally don't care for playing my druid as much, because if I'm playing a druid, I feel like I'm just playing a knockoff rogue. I mean, you're just like a rogue, but like you didn't even start a rogue, you know?
Just a furry rogue.
You have to transform into a rogue. Like you're not even a
You're a
rogue.
rogue without kick.
He's a rogue, but so much more.
So much more fur.
Yeah.
But I've played a rogue since original BC basically, so it's the class I feel the most comfortable with.
Adjuring.
Yeah, I know. I'm a masochist, but it's okay. But I just feel the most comfortable with it, so that's what I'm gonna end up bringing. That'll probably be my main going through the 10-man phases at the very least, and then we'll see how it goes. Because I wanted to main a warlock, but the real power of the warlock is SM ruin and stuff, so we're ways away from that. Yeah. And like we said, once we get to like 40 mans, we'll probably have more flexibility to swap things around, but I just want to make sure 10 mans are as smooth as possible. Everybody gets the stuff that they want.
Do you guys want me to pull the other side?
Just pull the boss.
Each tank can pull either side.
You got it, boss.
Just go in there, hit him with your face. Make sure he dies.
I'll hit him with my spell dagger.
Exactly.
I got
Do you
Wind
have
Fury
skill?
now, so.
Do you have skill up on your dagger?
Nope.
Exactly. You're gonna train. That's what it is.
17 skill, so.
You're gonna go in there and you're gonna make it 18.
We're getting there.
Still got a little bit more trash guy.
Oh shit. I almost got wiped by the raid.
Oh, there's one more ad note. Bar back.
Yeah, I'm trying to grab him.
So I'm gonna give him the old living bomb. Oh, you got him.
Phil got him.
Our ancestors be praised.
Damn casters.
Yeah.
I have one.
I got one.
I think I'll pop mine on this one because I think his expires in 3 days. So
Might as well pop him.
We gotta go outside though to do it, right?
No.
Oh.
just when we'll just do it when we're going in. So you
Yeah,
potentially
do
have
when
him
we're
as
going
well
in.
for the next one.
Just gonna get some mana and then good to go.
Make sure you're pre-potted on your shadow protection.
Oh, does anyone arcane intellect? I got a rebuff. Like everybody's low on arcane
Yeah, one
intellect.
of our groups
Yeah,
going in.
you do
Oh,
arcane
yeah, that's right.
intellect.
I'll go in. I think we'll just do what we did the other night. I'll go in. Libba and Chrome will go in first, and the second group is Risky and who else?
It'll be Risky and me and Zapan. And then worst comes to worst, it'll be Keaton and CeeLo. But last time we barely had a second phase with all the Grinches. So.
All right. Yeah, Chrome will go in.
So one goes out straight away and one stays in until, as long as
Until the
possible.
things start collapsing on them.
I'm good now.
Yeah, Chrome, you can hop
Falcon
out.
attempting fate with his Grinch.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Go,
No,
we gotta. Oh, God. Grinch is going. We gotta go.
Going. It's
No,
alright.
attempting fate.
Range
Alright,
stack.
everyone pops Grinches.
He.
Oh, well, now
Okay,
I'm down.
well, alright.
Okay, well, it's
Your
fine.
tank control.
Got it. I'm shielded up.
Make sure the Ranger stacked on Drachna.
There's a portal. Wait.
Just
Yeah,
wait
one
until
of
you
you
get the debuff.
stay in.
Alright.
Are you out, Sela?
Yeah, man. Alright, Risky, stand on top of him. He's at 45%, so he won't be in there long. Alright, we're out. Free action.
Can't even free action because we're killing him too quick.
It's dying quick, but I'd rather not get 3 people killed randomly.
I couldn't because the shadow protection potion cooldown.
Oh really? Oh shit.
We killed him too
Ah,
quick.
damn. Well, he's about to die. Alright, good.
Nice. Oh.
Getting some good
That's a
caster
nice
stuff
pair of pants.
This is where your roll comes in. This is where all your luck's been waiting.
This is it. I've been building up for this fucking moment right here. 17. Hit me with
Weird.
it.
That's free
17.
only.
It's weird.
Oh, that was fast. Again, good stuff, guys. That was very quick. Grinch power activate.
A little too much Grinch power.
Yeah, maybe I didn't need a pop mine and I could have saved him, but you know.
Oh no. It's the faster
41.
it dies, the easier that fight is, obviously.
That's
Not
better than
bad.
last time.
Better than a 5 and a 25.
Get some ads.
Alright. Yeah, like I was waiting for my free action potion, except there was still like 6 seconds left on it when he phased. I was like, well, okay. Okay.
Well, I mean, it worked out, so. Damn, those Grinches wanted to fuck up that crap.
And interestingly enough, my
Yeah,
whole
good
shadow
job
potion
on
got sucked up.
the tanks there for recovering so well.
Yeah,
For sure.
they're fucking.
I'm glad you had Grinches, because I am so not with it right now. I swear half the deaths
Those
have
red
directly
balls.
been my fault for just not fucking beat out of my mind.
We're logging this, right?
Mhm.
Great, so we can find out exactly whose Grinch that was.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it
no.
was mine.
I'm just
It was
joking.
Faulkner,
doesn't
because I
matter.
saw him
Fairly
inching up,
certain.
and I'm like, you're tempting fate, and then he went. I was watching him like a fucking hawk.
I went up too, and I was like, okay, we're good. And then I like got distracted, and I saw somebody like a Grinch going up. I'm like, that must
Oh.
be me.
I was waiting
little
for it to
Grinch.
happen. I
Look
was
at
waiting
that.
for
Doing
it
up
to
there.
happen.
Look at this little guy. It's because I can get to a sweet spot where I can start casting without having to move, and I usually do that, but not the Grinch don't like that. He wants to fucking
Grinch
get
wants to
going.
fuck. We have like 6, 7, or 8. I think everybody but Lip has one out.
Oh, come on, Phil.
I used all 3 of my charges. I accidentally, actually, when I first got it, I went to go move it off my bar, but I blocked bars, and I wasted one. Yeah.
That's fucking
Thought of calling you
sad,
guys right
dude.
away.
There's no way. Does it invalidate logs or something? The Grinch?
I don't think
No.
so. People can use
Because
their
that's a
It's
results.
huge
added as if
DPS
it's a-
increase.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be counted in logs because it's not something you can naturally get, so it kind of skews a lot of shit. But that's only if you actually care about logs.
Should have saved them for.
Back up.
Oh, my bad.
Yep, make sure you're backed up.
I was trying to unboon that last
Can
boss.
I get
Running in.
port buff, please?
Yes.
Oh, man, I should have done that a long time ago. Again, forgot.
Hilo, Lift, you guys on the same page. You know what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so once everybody is at max mana, we will give a little bit of a ready check.
Or the mana users apparently after someone's cured, I think you can stand in the elemental when it goes blue and get like 500 mana.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically you'll add up to 500, I think, over the period of time. So when he turns blue, but I think then you want to step out before he pops, otherwise I think you take damage or some shit. I don't know. But I don't think it's going to matter. We got
are we
like
going?
6 Grinches.
We're going on
Yeah.
tank.
Let's go. Moving back a little bit. We don't want to move. Making sure I can't fight him here.
Breath.
Boom.
Nice set of wall, pretty good.
You mean take
I
him?
have 3 stacks. Not yet. We'll wait for another stack or so, 'cause I just wanted him. So he's on. He's on me. I got 4 stacks.
Alright, I'm switching out.
Dodge the cone.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go in here.
Yeah.
Should be phasing soon.
Yep.
Nice phasing. Be ready for these ads that are about to come out. Focus down the ad.
get a stack from that at all, Phil?
I got 1 stack.
Avoid the blast.
Mode.
Watch out.
How many stacks you got?
2. I have 2, but I still have a shadow
Okay.
pot on. I still have a shadow pot on.
Yeah.
We can burn him easy.
He's about to
fucked.
die.
We're gonna
He's
burn
got
him,
8%.
Yeah, I'm gonna execute.
And very
Hey.
good.
I think he got watch it for fucking way.
Oh man.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm yeah.
That must be triggering.
It's so frustrating being on the wrong character every time. It's not just the last time or the time before. It's every fucking time.
You want
It'll
this boot,
come.
Christy?
You say
Yeah,
sorry?
one day.
You want those
Staff's off
boots?
of Kelris, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need on those
Yeah.
boots. I got
Yeah,
green
Ellis
there now.
drops the stat.
I had 2-piece Twilight, so that's all you do.
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate it.
We had a little bit of a hiccup at the beginning.
Right,
A little bit of a hiccup at the beginning, but we fixed it. We got going. That was about an hour, so good job, everybody.
Port to org coming in.
Totally, right?
Reed rolls
Shot
on
rat,
the
please.
knife. Oh, that
I think it
hurts
needs
my
to be stone
very
art.
soul.
Stonard for real.
You guys just roll because I
Oh.
don't think that they have port yet.
Good job, Phil. Great.
Congrats, Phil.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
nice.
roll 100.
Get yourself a little trinket. Yeah, for 100, man. You really wanted it.
Ah.
Best
At
roll for
least
last.
I got to roll on something. There was some cloth armor.
There was some
Right.
stuff that dropped. That was
There
helpful.
was
Yes.
some stuff. I didn't get any of it, but there was some stuff that dropped.
So next raid is Friday.
Yeah, it'll be Friday.
Alright.
But
Alright,
great
sounds
job
good.
tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
But, do we
sure
have a
what
time on that?
feels worse, rolling and
roughly
getting
7 p.m.
nothing, or just not rolling.
And Philly might be able to come. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, sure. And if he decides that, just let Matrix know, and
Yeah.
me too as well, and then we'll obviously.
Yep.
All right, excellent job tonight, guys. And I think Phil timer was about an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, we started like 8:55 really. So
We started a
Yeah.
little bit earlier, and just that like small little hiccup kind of slowed us down at the beginning, but yeah, pretty solid.
Yeah.
Where is
I think we got logs. So
where
we'll
are they
post
getting
it.
posted?
You could just
Yeah,
throw them into
Goombas.
the Goombas channel, yeah.
It
Last
was
night?
sent here. I'll post it. No, Keaton got top.
I most certainly did not.
He,
Oh dang, I think I like arcane way more than fire.
yeah, you're doing good.
Faulkner thing.
What was the
Oh, did it
overall
get to it?
damage?
Oh, oops! I don't know why I did
I
that.
don't even want to look at my healing
I was
numbers.
like, wait a
I
second.
reckon I did not do great on healing.
We'll
I
get used
mean,
to it,
we
don't
got
worry.
it done.
Yeah.
We got
That's
it,
what
but I
matters.
feel like I wasn't there when people were dying and we really needed it.
Don't worry about the healing log, because then once you start worrying about the healing log, you'll find yourself healing 100 pets, and it's just
Oh yeah,
no,
it's
no,
not
no,
worth
it
it.
slippery
just-
slope.
No, it's not
Then
the
you're
logs that
sniping
I give a
heals.
shit about.
Yeah.
But it was more when people are dying, I don't have an emergency heal them button. I have to
Right.
put a thing on them, and then I have to do a 2.5 second cast. It's like if somebody's dying, he's probably dead.
That's just the.
I have to be
struggle.
there before he's dying, otherwise it's kind of hard
That's-
as an arcane mage.
Yeah,
That is
you're not
also
intent.
why. Yeah, that's why you're purpose is more like off healing in a sense.
Right.
You just don't have the tools like Drachna does. She's an
Right.
actual healer.
It's the same. It's
You're-
the same problem for druids, right? Like they're not intended to be emergency healers. They don't have like
Yeah.
a huge burst heal. They have over time heal, and so it's that same concept. Is they're there more to pad, and paladins and priests are intended to be more emergent healers, or most traditionally we were main tank healers, and then you guys were like raid healers.
Yeah, I feel like I spend probably too much mana trying to save someone when I feel that maybe that's more of a priest thing.
Correct.
Because I just can't, I can't get enough out, and then I pretty fast if I have to
Yeah.
start throwing my spells.
You're gonna get used to it over time as well, and you're gonna get in a better rhythm with your fellow healers, more or less. And you're gonna realize, like, oh, I know Drachna's abilities. I know she's gonna have that power word shield. Because that's the other thing. That health bar might not be going up, but if she's putting power word shields on somebody, the health bar did go up. And you're gonna know, like, okay, she put a shield on that person. I'm guaranteed it. I have my time to throw out my mass regen, and then fucking throw out like a missiles, and 5 people are gonna just start going up all at the same time. And you know
and
that's
it
gonna
like
happen.
it becomes that rhythm, that dance of like you know who the people are that take chunk damage and when they're going to take the chunk damage. Like Keaton takes more damage as one of the melee DPS than some of the other melee DPS because he pulls aggro a little bit more because he's shaman. So I
Yeah.
pay attention to him a little bit more than maybe I do Risky.
Yeah, and that's part of the nature of also why I like to have this as a consistent group, so that everybody is going to start knowing these things, and we don't have to like, oh, next week we just have a completely different roster, and who knows what's going on. These are the things that we're going to be able to talk about after raid. These are the things that we can now go, okay, I felt like I was too trying to focus too much. It's like, oh no, now going into Friday, you can look at that and go, I'm gonna now approach this with a more raid healing mentality, and you're going to get used to things a little bit more. And again, with our tanking situation, like how CeeLo looked at like that moment where he just had like a bug or something, and was like, what the fuck? But we're communicating about that. We now know to think about that or something like that, right? Or like we said, if Keaton is pulling a little bit more aggro, we know he's a shaman, so even for you now too, you're going to say, okay, I know Drachna is paying attention to Keaton, so that when Keaton's health bar goes down a little bit, I don't have to panic. I know she's got a shield on her, you know, or shield on it.
And then you just end up overhealing if you're healing on top of my heals.
Healing's definitely a whole beast in of itself, which is why
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to attempt it myself, because these are the things that I hate.
It's a massive change from DPS for sure. Like, yeah,
It is. It's a very different thing.
There's so many things to pay attention to, and you know, it's hard enough to pay attention to one thing. It's like making sure my beacons are still up, and I don't have, you know, a good setup at the moment, but I haven't even managed to figure out when I'm doing my clear casting to get a free cast, because there's just too much shit going on. But even if I knew I had clear casting, I still don't have the sort of the rhythm or the memory to actually make use of it with the correct spell.
And I'm not sure what kind of UIs mage healers are using. I use Healbot personally, but I'm a traditional priest, so I don't know if Healbot works for your class. That's something that I think you might look into just to see, because what I like about Healbot is it tells me who has aggro, who's moving up in aggro, so I can see where my danger zones are, and then I can also see when you're healing someone, I can see that you're healing them, and so then I can pay attention to somebody else's square instead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I see someone receiving heals yet. I don't. I thought I did at one point, but now I don't know.
Yeah, what happens for me is like the little bar shows green.
I think if I had my other raid set up, but when I was trying to set up my raid group, with the default game one, I think, and I couldn't figure out how to turn that one off and get my other one that I wanted on. So I'd have to fiddle around with it, but I don't really log on to this guy because the rogue things are funner.
Oh,
But
yeah, for sure.
I'll figure it out eventually. It's just, you know, whenever eventually is.
Yeah, it takes some time to get your particular mix.
even with me sort of, I think, performing not great, we still managed to actually not wipe.
You can use more than one because you can set it to be for your tune as opposed to exactly activate character specific.
Yeah, this one, my setup here is specifically for my mage.
Yeah.
My rogue doesn't need a raid setup. He doesn't give a shit who's dying.
But I know multiple people that use LVUI as their healing add-on as well.
Oh, there's a lot of confusing stuff that makes no sense to me. I'm like, don't know what weak auras, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's
Lots of
just
stuff
all
out there.
fucking gibberish to me.
Yeah, YouTube videos help a lot.
Yeah,
But I've been
it's
playing
actually
Priest
not.
since 2004, so.
I think if I actually had, because I don't even know, like if I had to see how much healing someone was receiving, I think it's not terrible. And then I'd probably want to know when my clear casting is up. But it's more about just getting sort of a rhythm and knowing what to do when without having to think about it too much.
Yeah, it'll become muscle memory at a certain point. Like I said,
I have
as
to
we do
think
the
about
fight.
everything.
Yeah, right now.
You did good. It said
Yeah.
you, like, compared to other healer mages, you did a 53 parse, so like that's not bad. You know, it's comparative for the
that
rest of
makes
the raid.
no sense to me.
Drachna
I
still
think
did more
healer-
healing, but priests are just masterclass of healing, so you can't really compete.
I think healing passes though are a bit tricky because does it work by how much you've healed? Like, does it factor in overhealing?
It does.
Yes.
Because then it's like, well, what if you just do mass amounts of overhealing? Then
It won't count.
If I
It
put
won't
out,
count, yeah.
but then what if someone, it's a bit. I
No,
find
you're
you
doing
don't
good.
really want your healers passing high because maybe that means you're taking too much damage. It's like it seems a bit odd.
Yeah, in order to get really like awesome healing parses, a lot of times they have to do like one heal raids, that kind of stuff, and where they're
Yeah.
able to do like massive heals and that kind of stuff. So it's just not worth it.
Yeah, the healing pass, the DPS, I can get that because more DPS, more better. But more
Right.
healing isn't necessarily more better.
Correct.
It could just be that you guys are just fucking soaking too much damage.
What it is able to show you though is again when you're doing things, if they're the appropriate things. It's just telling you because the overall parse is like you saying, yeah, we don't necessarily want you to be a 99 parse mage healer. Well, we're not caring about that, but hey, saying your 53rd percentile is saying you're still above average. You're still
Right.
doing good for your second
Compared
time.
to people with your gear and your level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healing
I will
parses
get there
are
eventually.
healing parses are rough to use as a metric because they do base off of, as like you were saying, just your healing. It's your HPS. That's why they talk about padding the meters and healing hunter pets and all that kind of stupid shit. So 99 parsing healers doesn't essentially mean that you're a good healer. Something that we had to deal with throughout all of Classic. I used to buff. We played Alliance. I used to buff Blessing of Light on all the hunter pets. We used to play Paladins, so I used to bless Blessing of Light on all the hunter pets just to piss off the one Paladin that used to play with us that would pad the meters by healing the pets. His name was Oilbeard. He used to get fucking pissed at me because I was like, "What's up, bro? I'm just helping you. You know, you want to heal all fucking hunter pets and let our tanks die. That's cool, but you know, you're gonna have at least Blessing of Light, so at least you could do well." But that's what would get you your 99 parse, not like actually caring about who's supposed to survive. Like if you're put on tank healing and the tank's a G and he's popping shield while he's not taking any damage, then again, for someone like you with this class, you're also DPSing. So if you looked at the logs the other way, you were parsing nearly an 80. I think it was a 78 on one of the last bosses as a DPS healing mage.
Grinches,
So it's
but
like
then
I
again,
was-
everybody's
Yeah,
using
still.
Grinches.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say, you could see our parse difference